Mustaches. Love them or hate them, you gotta recognize some of the best performances in Hollywood come from actors who rock a caterpillar on their upper lip. As a guy who has a fairly mediocre mustache of his own, I truly appreciate the great ones out there. So let's take a look at the best crumb catchers to ever hit the big screen. First on our list, we have an absolutely legendary mustache. Of course, you are looking at the one and only Burt Reynolds. Reynolds is well known for his roles in both the original and remake of The Longest Yard, as well as the classic film Smokey and the Bandit. In a 2015 interview with People magazine, Reynolds was asked how his famous whiskers improved his life. He responded by saying, quote, "After I grew it, I got better parts and better ladies." Talk about one hell of a quote. Take a look at this picture. It's hard to tell where the mustache ends and where the chest hair begins. Next up, we have Parks and Rec's Nick Offerman. Offerman grew his mustache to play Ron Swanson when the show first premiered in 2009. Offerman's mustache is so beloved that he even put out an instructional video to show novices how to grow a lip blanket. Although Offerman looks strange when it's shaved off altogether, it looks much better shaved than the one time its middle section came off due to friction. Our third mustache to grace this list sits on the upper lip of Ron Burgundy himself. Farrell originally grew out the stash to play 70 News anchor Ron Burgundy in the movies Anchorman and Anchorman 2. I think it's pretty clear Burgundy's mustache is kind of a big deal.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books.
Next up, we have one of the very best mustaches of our generation. Everybody knows the crazy lengths Daniel Day-Lewis will go to for his method acting, and that was no different when he starred in 2002's Gangs of New York. Lewis played gang leader Bill the Butcher Cutting and grew out one of the thickest mustaches I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. Just take a minute to look in awe at the way it curls perfectly at its ends. Beautiful. And what would a list of mustaches be without one of the most iconic mustaches of all time? Of course I'm talking about Tom Selleck. Selleck's mustache is widely considered one of the most manly mustaches of all time. I mean, what would Magnum P.I. be without Selleck's mustache? There are countless articles written solely about his one-of-a-kind flavor saver. What did you think of our list? Did we miss any great mustaches? Let us know in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to Screen Buff. I'm Doug. See you next time.